He's one of my closest friends. He's a very funny gentleman. He's really going to be going places. Please put your hands together for Mr. Stephen Bacham.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys? Your drinks are going to be like 1 minute.
Okay, Stephen, time for your set. Wonderful strangers to validate your self-worth. Oh, I better hope this goes well.
Got to have sex recently. That was a treat. It was weird, though, because it was the first time me and this particular girl had had sex with each other. And it was all said and done, she turned to me and said, "Your penis is so much bigger than I thought it would be." Now, folks, I've never had more mixed emotions about anything in my entire life. Because on one hand, she thought my penis was big, and that's great, you know? Nobody's getting mad at that. But she didn't say, "That's a big penis you got there, Stephen." No. What she said was, my penis was so much bigger than she thought it would be. Which means something about this. She goes, "Scream, small dick."
What's great about that joke is if I had told it before I got on stage, I would have been fired. I really wish it weren't true, though.
I don't really have very good love with women generally. I actually had a girl tell me once, "I wouldn't sleep with you if you were the last man on earth." I like to think if I was the last man on earth, my concern wouldn't be centered around who I'm going to have sex with. Probably be a tad bit more worried about where the hell all those people went. And plus, if I'm the last man on earth, I'd like to think I could do a little bit better than that bitch. Gender-specific genocide is bound to open up the dating pool a little bit for me.
I really hope these people leave me money.
You guys may have noticed that I have a mustache. This isn't some sort of... Well, hold on. This isn't some sort of fashion statement. I just hate it when kids talk to me. When we have a mustache, their parents won't let them.
They don't contain any nourishment. It's just noodles and a flavor packet. Protein never comes in packets.
That would have made more sense if you were listening to the one before. This is so stupid. Oh, man. Speaking of segues, I was in a convenience store the other day to buy some cigarettes, and behind the counter was a large black man. And to anyone out there thinking that the term is African American, shut up. He could have been Canadian, you don't know. Anyway, he asked me for my ID, so I showed it to him. He looked at it for a second, looked back up at me, looked back down at the ID and said, "Your last name Bacham?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Is it?" And at this point, I'm genuinely terrified because I don't know if this man has a vendetta against my family or if he just didn't hear me. So after a few seconds, I'm like, "Yeah." And he just smiles and goes, "Mine too." We probably related. I'm thinking, I don't know. I mean, I guess theoretically our ancestors could have crossed paths somewhere down the line, but if so, I don't think you're going to want to go to heaven.
I wish I could afford steak. I just got that new George Foreman grill and I really want to use it.
I decided it was time to punish myself recently, so I sat down and watched an entire episode of The Jersey Shore. And that's when I realized that humanity is doomed. There's a man on that show by the name of Michael Sorrentino, or as many of you probably know in this situation, but I refuse to call him that because you don't get to give yourself a G-darn nickname. A nickname is supposed to be something that other people give you. It's supposed to represent your physical attributes, your personal characteristics, and you don't always get to like it. If people got to choose their own nickname, I would insist that everybody referred to me as the sex person. You think in high school I voted for faggot? No, that's just they decided to call me.
In case this whole inner monologue bit isn't getting the point across, I really want you guys to leave me a lot of money. Really.
My name's Stephen Bacham, guys. Thank you.
He's been playing that in his car for weeks. Anybody next to him at a traffic light is just confused, going,